Howdy howdy, Sudevil here, and welcome back to our Mortal Empire's legendary Dwarf campaign walkthrough. Relaxing campaign where we're going to paint the map Dwarven blue, take every settlement, see every new building, experience every new mechanic there is to experience. We have some fun themed armies. Every army we have is very different in every way possible, I think. And right now we've got finally finished our techs. Well, we haven't finished. We still have storage vaults, leadership plus 10 when under siege, and things authority, hero action cost minus 20%. But we really now it's time to go on to our military techs. We did all these things early. They were to get our early armies up and going, and now it's time to really focus on the rest of our army. Now, I've kind of been taking a good look at this. I do actually want to get O stones. That leadership plus 5 for lords and embedded heroes is okay, but the melee defense plus 3 is actually quite good because our lords are extremely good, and our heroes, we're using them more and more, so that will be useful. And then retainers vows, hero recruit rank plus 1 for thanes, armor plus 3 for lords and embedded heroes, and weapon strength plus 3% is also very good. But I don't want to go there quite yet. I do want to get vanguard proficiency, melee defense plus 5 for ranger units, plus the speed of plus 10% for ranger units. Absolutely want to get that. And then I want to go obviously to marching songs, speed plus 5 for infantry units, mastercrafted weapons. This is gotta be early. I really like it. Weapon strength plus 10% for dwarf units with hand weapons and mining picks, and rune bearing relics. Same thing for two-handed weapons and hammers. But first things first. At a volatile volley, I gotta get missile damage plus 8 for iron drakes. We're gonna have a unit with 6. We're gonna have an army with 6 iron drakes in it, so that range is gonna be useful, and so is the damage. But again, we want to focus on here right now this interchangeable parts, which is going to reduce the upkeep for our artillery. We have a lot of artillery, so minus 5% for our artillery upkeep, and then we'll go to large scale shell production, which is going to give us another minus 5% for artillery upkeep, plus 10% ammunition. And we do run out of ammunition on a regular basis, so that's really good. And then we'll go to field engineers, which is reload time reduction plus 15% for artillery, which is excellent. And then we'll kind of make a choice as to where we're going to go from there. But let's start with interchangeable parts that get that upkeep reduction for artillery, and the recruitment cost is not a big deal obviously right now. We want to go to Alric, get gold. Alright, so he could get us some more gold. I actually really enjoy treasure hunting. I mean, this is a fun little part, but it's kind of just on the edge of whether it's valuable enough to do it. It probably isn't from a pure gold outlay perspective, but it's really fun to see what you're gonna get next. You get little trinkets. Fell cargo. Your army will perform better in campaign. Your army will perform better in battle. So campaign, we got another trunk of maps. The campaign line of sight 50%, and we got a jewel smith. Income from breweries and gem cutters 6%. Yeah, not a great one, but we're moving along just fine. And now we want to get over to this one here.
Unto glory for the ancestors.
Oh, and I gotta go see if I can make peace with Techless. Not Techless. I want to kill Techless, but the elves. So I had a think about this, and they're at war with some factions that we're not at war with. So maybe we can go for a peace treaty and join wars against the Manblight tribe and Clan Pestilence. Okay, that's moderate. And a trade agreement.
Not possible.
Okay, it's close. Add offer demand, peace. Add offer demand. We'll join your wars against Pestilence and Manblight. And we want a trade agreement. And we'll pay them. Offer a payment 16,300. No, let's try. I mean, it's 3,000 per turn, so let's try 3,000. That's what it's worth to us.
I cannot.
Nope. Okay. Add offer demand. Peace treaty. We're really close, clearly. Payments. Whoops. Join war against Man Blight and Clan Pestilence. Want that trade agreement. Payments. 2 turns worth, so 6,000. No. I want to offer a payment. 6,000.
Not possible.
Well, I will take a peace treaty. Add offer demand. What if we just join their wars?
As you say.
So they accepted. Okay. So at least we got peace. And now the trade agreement's not on the table, but that's going to help us move up. So that trade agreement will be there soon, I think. Plus, we don't have to worry about Elric Get Gold being murdered on the high seas by some random elf. Okay. Now, up here. Got all the, I really want to get Craig Stone Sails to sneak into Hell Pit. So, I'm going to take attrition there. I'm just going to sneak over here.
I'm off.
And I think I'm far enough away I don't have to worry about them. I am. Yeah, and I don't see anyone else there. Now, I've been thinking about this, and I really want to fight with Balthasar so badly, but I know if I stick around here, he may go, he may fight. I can't get into a fight with him, so I need to retreat a little bit. So I'm going to head back to Kislev. Where's their zone of control? So I'll head back to Kislev so I can support it if needed. And we have Lungaush Grolsch, and he's bringing me some extra Longbeard so I can put in Thorgrim's army. So I will get him over here. Okay, and I've got Morgus Death Dealer is almost done recruiting his army. Just one more turn and he's done, and I've got Dwinbar.
Yes.
And Dwinbar is a key because Dwinbar has a good anti-chaos army. I mean, for an inexpensive army. So I want to get Dwinbar up here.
I
So
will not disgrace my ancestors.
I should actually get Dwinbar and Morgus up here at very close to the same time. So I'll have fundamentally 3 armies with an army to help us recuperate.
It is time.
Yeah, 9800, 8625. Okay,
Vengeful Rune Lord.
so that's the plan there. We'll go to Grombrindle,
Brindle. How
and
can I help?
I can't quite get to that army, which is really extremely annoying.
Like dwarfs.
So I'm going to get up here.
I go where I'm needed.
Okay, and just cut them off. We'll see if we can do this for a 3rd time in a row. Yes, that's a little iffy. I mean, I could sally out, but there's no rush. I wouldn't mind shunting some of that experience to Grombrindle himself. Okay, we've got Dragon Slayer. Right. So he's recruiting all of my flamethrower units. And and I'm gonna get Deldrick Deepro in that army, which is awesome.
Better wheels, lad.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun army. It's just gonna be nothing but flame and explosions. Where's his boy? Khazador Dragonslayer's boy, Griswold Dragonslayer. So I gotta get him up here. He's got a few turns, 5 turns until that's done. And then I'm going to need 3 more turns until my flame cannons are done. So I guess 8 turns. So he's got 8 turns to get up there. Now, Kunhern here. I do want to continue getting some replenishment, so I just want to get into Eye of the Panther and move north towards those armies.
Aye.
Okay. Defeated everything down here, I think. I'll hike. I have 1 turn left. So, I mean, I don't know.
Bring them.
Yeah, I'll get absolutely demolished by these 2 armies. Like all those Karen race, the problem is they cause fear and terror. And I only have 4 units that are immune to psychology. Well, I don't care if I lose it, to be honest. And Ushoran and Wasoran are their 2 faction leaders. They're both stuck there doing nothing. Okay, over here we have 3 more turns till that army is almost nearly done. We have Skaldar Hammerfist, our master engineer, on the way down to join that army. And we have Thori on the way down as well. Because we're going to have 2 runesmiths in that army, a master engineer, a Thrund Holdfast, and a bunch of hammers, 1 slayer just for the backline, 4 cannons. This is going to be a fun army to play with. Okay. We got Belagar. So can I get to him right now? I can if I want. But I know there's another army right there. And he's taking attrition. And he's got at least 2 turns till he gets to me. So I think I'll just let him take his attrition. And Dwinbar is done. Angram, I know. Thrund, right. Craig Stone Sales. Morgus Death Dealer. Oh, I wanted to see Bretonia. Who are they at war with? Oh, they're just at war with Chaos. And they have a defensive alliance with the Wood Elves. Okay. How about buildings? Southlands? Right. Okay. Trinket Maker. Toolmaker's Guild Hall, I guess. Get that all done. Blightwater. Proudaman. Yep. We'll get that drinking hall done. 2 turns until the guard hall is done in Croudaman. Which is good. Death Gorge's got its walls up. Okay. Southern Badlands. Yeah. Grunty Mingle, I'm not going to upgrade anything because there is an army right here. I mean, they're beat up, but I mean, Grunty Mingle has very, very little by way of garrison. I mean, I could try that 2 turns. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll give that 2 turns. If they land if they land next turn, I mean, it's only how much? It's only 1,300. So if I make a mistake, it's a small mistake. There we go with Ungram. I think I can go ahead and take Gorgazan.
Do not displease me.
Chaos Marauders with great weapons. He's rank 7, 6 battle skills. They got 1 chariot. They have throwing axes and just regular Marauder Horsemen, Chaos Warhounds. Yeah, I think we should beat them pretty handily, actually. And we'll get into Gorgazan. Oh yeah, that's a crush. Should we go in and fight that? I mean, it's not really much of a battle, but I do quite enjoy watching the Slayers fight. So yeah, we'll go fight it. And I want to try to envelop them, to do my best, to do a bit of a different deployment with my troops. We'll see how it works anyways. Okay, where are they? I don't know where they are. Alright. So 4. We'll do 4 on the left side. We'll go pretty wide with them. And we'll do 3 rangers with them. Like that. And 2 in the center. Pretty wide. 4 on the right side. Go pretty wide with them. And we'll get these guys over here with them. Something like that. I don't know which side to put my engineer with. So this one, because when I split up my rangers, you know, I won't quite get the same effect. I mean, I could put them all in the center, really, and find someone to shoot, I suppose. So if I have my center like this, I want Ungrim up front, and I want Thordek. Yeah, I want Ungrim and Thordek up front, and I want Snorri out to the side. And we'll put him right in the middle of the Slayers. So we'll make this one group. Okay. Lock this center group. Take guard mode off, and we'll lock them. That's the right group. And we'll group them and lock them. The whole idea, I want to be on this side of that rock, is to engage in the center and then envelop with both sides. So we'll engage in the center with all our heroes right in here, and we'll try to kill everything out on this side, and then envelop the entire army. I don't know where their reinforcements are coming from. Oh, they don't have any. And we'll see how that works. And what do we got? We got to remember to use our abilities. Potion of Strength, Stand Your Ground, Foe Seeker, and Thori, of course, has... Oh, he has a Hammer of Karak Draws. Minus 25% weapon damage, minus 44 melee attack. You can put that on their heroes. Of course, Wrath of Ruin, Rune of Wrath and Ruin, a Rune of Oath and Steel, and Rune of Negation. And we have a Helm of Discord, minus 27 melee defense, minus 26 melee attack for within 40 meters. He has Foe Seeker and a Potion of Healing. Alright, so grab these guys, start the battle. Okay, we will just go there, and we'll grab these guys. We'll go like, whoops, we'll go there, grab these guys and go there. Okay, I want you.
Move to attack.
Okay, just start shooting.
Slayer King.
Okay. And we'll get you guys.
Slayers.
Okay. Shoot there. You guys. Shoot there. Okay. I want you to use your Helm of Discord. And why don't you shoot the chariot? I want you. Who do I want to use that on? Marauders with great weapons. Sure. Okay, I want you just to keep shooting him. And I want you to use that Fire Ring of Thori. Okay. Okay. Get these guys. Okay, what are you doing? No, I want you back here. Back here. I want you guys back here. I want you guys here.
Fire on the foe.
Yeah, I want you guys over here. Let's go. Okay, and you guys.
Ready to serve.
I want you guys back here.
Vengeance.
You guys back here. You guys back here.
Move now. Get 'em all.
Okay. Oh, I'm getting murdered over here.
There's nothing I can't fix.
Okay.
War of vengeance.
Okay. And we'll get you. Where's Chaos Trolls?
Let's just
Okay,
bleed for the
you.
cloth.
I want you.
Let me get my
Okay,
tools.
we'll get here.
Aye.
And
The
Ungram.
clans unite. I speak
Okay.
my lord's will.
Alright. These guys are dying. I
Ready.
shouldn't have done this.
Take them down.
Okay.
Pursuit. Attack. Vengeance.
I
Attack.
want you here. You here.
I know.
Okay, I want you on these guys.
Yes, Thane.
You here.
Put those dwarfen legs. Get 'em.
Okay, right side.
For the ancestors.
Yeah, I'm getting murdered over here.
Take them down. Slayers.
Get over here. Let's go.
Take them down.
I want you back
For the
here.
High King. Ah,
Okay,
ready to strike.
let's go.
My doom
Ungram.
approaches.
I need you to get over here. You Thori.
Aye.
Um,
The runes
Okay.
are cast.
let me go
The ancestors
here.
watch.
Oh, well, we won.
They
That
are
was
on
a
us.
a
Going
little bit
to attack.
too difficult.
The clans
Marauder Horsemen were a little too much for me to handle. Okay, let's get
obey me. Attack
Okay.
the orcs. I'll do it.
okay.
For Grenir.
Let's go you, and
We
you.
demand blood. Shoot the waddoks.
And what else do we got here?
Slayers.
Okay, we'll just fast forward the battle. Try and get a few extra shots in. You. Should I take my healing potion? Yes. Okay, we killed their lord. Not that I need to, we're in a town. Okay. Alright, do we have any more? Let's go end the battle. Okay. Exceptionally able achievement. Okay, well, we'll end that battle. Well, 217. My Slayers kill fast. 116 with these Rangers. Rangers are so good. Our Slayers got 0, 2, 0, 151, 210, 217, 93, 76, 71, 46. Our Rangers got 60, 41, 116, 99. And our Rangers with Great Weapons got 38 and 41. Ungram got 12. We got 56 with our Master Engineer, really good. And 24 with our Runesmith, and 9 with our Thane. Alright. Yeah, it's just a little too much to handle that Cav, because I can't catch him. Yeah, I definitely need to... I need to control my groups separately so that I have my ranged separate, because my brain doesn't seem to manage when I have the ranged in separate groups or in groups with the slayers on the outside. I don't know, it just didn't seem to function, because I could have for sure got, there was only 2 Marauder horsemen with ranged, I think, or was there any from the group? Well, we got them all anyways, we won. So we're just going to occupy that. And we'll take a little bit of replenishment there. Okay, Gorgasan. Okay, we do not need the recruitment sparring chamber, so we'll get rid of it. Alright. Who else do we have? Belagar. Yeah, I can just reach them. But I'll let them take another round of attrition. I kind of like that idea. Okay. Gunbad Draxlayer. What are you doing?
Will binds me to you.
Yeah, I want you to be right up here, just so I can see what's going on. Gunbad. Right. All right. Time to see if there's a gold mine up this way. Should be, because we're in the mountains. No. What kind of mountains are these? They're beautiful, but no gold mines?
Using guild routes.
Yeah, that's upsetting. Maybe we come back down to these mountains, I guess? No. We want to go over here.
You have my allegiance. Up! That is agreement. So be it.
Oh yeah. This mountain's over there. I guess we go this way.
It is agreed.
Okay. Black Crag, Dragon Slayer, we know.
Mustard.
Right. We're just waiting, I think next turn, right? Lothran.
Now that you are here, I
Trade
will
agreement.
words. As you say.
Oh, they accepted. Well, how about that? So we got a trade agreement with them. It's brought our cash back up to 8,600. We're making 32,000 in trade. My rough estimate was 30,000, but then I didn't. I didn't think when I originally thought about it. I didn't think Nagaron would be in there. So let's just take a look at. Are we trading everything? Okay, 100% of our marble, only 85% of our dyes, 100% of our exotic animals, 100% of our wine, only 35% of our beer, of our awesome Dowie beer, really? 100% of our furs, 100% of our pottery, 56% of our salt, 61% of our timber, and our ore is 35, and our diamonds are... gems are 67. So gems are making us 45.99. Anyone else close? Beer 37. Yeah, nothing else even close. Those gem mines are valuable for trade. That's for sure. Okay. Just double check up here to make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. Yeah, I can support Kislev. And we'll see if Craig's stone sales get caught. We got peace with Lothern and a trade agreement. We tried to get them all together, but they wouldn't take it. We did them separately. We got the deal done, which is good. Now, as soon as all chaos is gone, I mean, those trade agreements are just going to dissolve one after the other, and then we'll transfer some of our income from trading depots to... Oh, good, excellent. From trading depots to trinket makers, just to keep our income stable. Volkmar the Grim. Wait a minute. Wasn't he right beside me? Or was that Balthasar Gelt that was up there? Servants are destroyed. Excellent. Oh, I should watch that video again. From Legend Total War. I think in the video he talks about having to kill all of these 4 Chaos Lords at the same turn, but do we have to have all the rest of the Chaos invasion done as well? I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, if I kill him and I get him again, I get him again. I just hope I don't. Oh, that's Balthasar Gelt. It's Volkmar the Grim I want to fight with. So is he going to come back to Kislev? Probably. So we'll be able to make a stand here. I'm pretty sure. Because I think that's another choke point map. I mean, I hope it is. I'm on a bridge. Or close to one. And I'm within range of Kislev. And I should be able to get my armies up there to support. And this next turn we should be able to pop into that Skaven settlement hell pit and see if there's any special buildings. I'm excited. It's a strategic location, so hopefully they keep coming down. Okay, they are. Archeon. Ah, really? Okay, well, it is what it is. And Kolek? Where? What? Sigvald. Okay. Okay. I don't think any of them will be in range of Hell Pit, so I can take it. And then if they do come up towards me, I can use the underway to sneak over to the other side. And we got the Wood Elves coming up. Yeah, I watched a great, I think it was Lore Master of Sotek video about Durthu. Awesome lore video. Like Durthu and the Wood Elves aren't real close friends. And Durthu's pretty awesome. And you know, it's funny, you fight him in campaign and Durthu is a beast to fight. He is difficult to fight, even with the dwarfs. And that missing part of his face was thanks to a dwarven axe, which is interesting. That's why he has kind of light shining out of his face, because he got chopped up by a dwarven axe and almost killed by the dwarfs. He managed to get away, but his I don't want to say his brother. There's two other big ancient tree men, and one of them is completely nuts. He's gone kind of crazy. And he's gone kind of crazy. He's very bitter. He's always in a constant state of despair. Interesting character. I know I really got to read more. Well, I actually have to start reading books, because I love the lore in Warhammer, but I've never read any of the books, and I really need to. There's like the Felix and Gotrek and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so we joined their war against Pestilence, and Pestilence is now destroyed. So we definitely got a good value out of that agreement. For sure. Hexawaddle, and we're trading with them. Again, all these agreements, they're really not going to last that long. As soon as chaos is gone, everything will deteriorate incredibly fast, but it is what it is. Hibiscus. I love that name. He's going to come into Mount Arachnos. Okay. So they're taking attrition. Again, I'll wait till they take another turn of attrition. I'm in no rush. I'm happy to just let them come north until my southern army gets active. And it'll have 2 more turns. And then that army will wade into their capitals in the south and start tearing them apart. And the thing is, the last defenders have no allies now, no allies at all. So are fighting with them. They may end up confederated with Hexawaddle, and that may accelerate our war with Hexawaddle. So we might have to go fight the Lizardmen and Lustria before we fight Teclis. So I promised to fight Teclis first, but then he confederated away, unfortunately, to Lothern. But I really want to take Lustria and just surround the map. Alright, we'll see if this, when it gets to the rebel armies, if our rebel army there fights the Neckarch Brotherhood again, or Strigos. Or wipe out some random army, because they don't got nothing to do. Because El Hike is being sieged. Yeah, I think Ungram's army is going to have fun fighting all the undead. Because the undead don't have any ranged. That's like a pretty big Achilles heel for Ungram's army. I wonder how he'll do against the lizard men. He might do okay. I did give some missile resistance banners out. I need to make sure I put those on the edges. I should have really thought about how I was doing that. Or you know what? I need to give them to my heroes on the edges, and then that way they can cover off the slayers on the edges with those 20% missile resistant banners. Because they're probably actually not going to be able to catch the... they're probably not going to be able to catch up to the lizardmen skirmishers, because they're extremely fast. Okay, Puppets of Chaos I think are pretty... No, they're not beat up. They're the ones with 8 stacks sailing up to us, aren't they? Yeah, that's them. So we can fast forward them. What, they're coming back down? Assault Garrison. We will go take a look at where they went to. Bjornling. We might get attacked by Bjornling this turn. Our Slayer King maybe. Siege lifted in Myrmidons. Okay. Well, that's weird. So we got that ambusher. Ah, tribute. Anger the gods. Growth in all provinces. Public order -3 in provinces. No. Public order +4 for 4 turns. -1,000 gold. Definitely done. Critical failure in Vulture Mountain for the enemy. Good. Grudge aborted to the Neckarch Brotherhood. I didn't see what happened down there. Okay. I want to go see what's happening down there, but very first of all, I want to go to Hell Pit. What? Oh.
Casting the runes.
I want to go to Hell Pit and see what there is to see. This is a new settlement. And we have the province secured. So can I issue a provincial command? I can. We're not going to tax it. And we'll do growth. Cool. Sweet. Let's go in there and take a look. So they have exotic animal trainers. Or exotic animal tamer. That's it. Nothing else that looks special in here. But this looks neat. So, garrison. That's just garrison. Well, we have 10 build slots, and we unlock 1 next turn. And, yeah, these... Because of our tech, this is only going to take 1 turn. This is only going to take 2, 4. So I guess we... Next turn we build a growth barley field, and then we get to the gate. If we keep it. I don't know if we will. What happened down here? Okay, so Bel Aliad, excellent. They got rid of their gold mine, so they've definitely hurt them. Now, they have... They're all taking attrition, so they're hurting.
No scum.
Are they recruiting already over in Fyrus? Just want to see. So yeah, this is the last turn where my garrison is full. So maybe I sally out, I don't know. I'll think about it. I want to go and get some more treasure. I really am enjoying the treasure hunting. If we get another 10% boost to our income, like there's some of these are worth a lot of gold. So 5,000, okay. Oh, there's another one right there. Mysterious Island. Okay, we'll stay up on there. Demolition complete. Sparring chamber. Where is that? Gorgazan. Nothing special in here, so we'll start the walls. And you know what? We'll start the trade depot for additional tradable resources and income from trade. We'll get that going right now. Galbaraz. Yeah, we got growth going. One more turn till the walls are started here. And they lifted the siege. Okay, the Toddbringer boys are on the way up. How the hell did he get here? To Stone Mine. I mean, I just don't get it.
Scrund.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get in front of him. Just to stop him from coming south, or coming north rather. Okay, and Ungram, one more turn in there and you'll be just fine and dandy, and we can go down to Zandri. What does it have for a garrison? It has nothing. Oh boy, maybe we get over there right now. Khemri has walls and a good garrison. Ah, man. I might be able to get over there and lift the siege with Ungram if I get down there fast enough. So I go to Zandri. Can fight this army off for sure. Just a little bit beat up. I got good replenishment. Let's go down there. What the hell? This is Ungram Iron Fist. I get that there's 10 armies there, but...
There will be blood.
Oops. It's not like he's got a whole lot of fear in him. And we definitely will get around to replenishment here. So we'll just occupy that.
Hooray, I made with Grimnir.
Okay. We got a powder maker. Recruitment for artillery reduction. Zandri. Yeah, I guess... Ooh, clay pit. We'll start the watch room there. Make it a little more difficult to take. And we'll get some replenishment. And alright. Deadly Onslaught it is. Plus 36% charge bonus. Plus 20% armor piercing. And plus 20% weapon damage. Awesome. Got it. I want to get Rune of Grimnir for that missile resistance when it's time to get him out in the open. So we've got Snorri. Okay. Damping. So he's reducing the winds of magic for the enemies. If we get into a battle. Alright. Thorgrim.
Bearers, let's march. Armed and ready.
I will get into encamp stance.
Very well. My anger burns bright.
Yeah, and I'll get into encamp stance with you.
Casting the runes.
Okay, now this army should be done.
Vengeful.
So I don't have, so its army's costing me 7,200 per turn. I don't have all the cost reductions yet. So we'll get the mountaineering 15% reduction for rangers. So that will come into this army, but I mean I got a Thane, dwarf warriors, some miners. I'm going to try and make them work, and then rangers, and then a couple bolt throwers. So the three armies that are really the low cost versions are this army, which is 7,254 Dwinbars. It's a little more expensive right now, 8,600, because I have so many dwarf warriors great weapons. Normally I have regular dwarf warriors, and I have a few more quarters and less thunders. Like these thunders are pretty expensive, but he's 8,600. This guy's 7,200. And we go down to Kunhern, and he is 7,900. So he's 7,900 even with the reductions, but he also has dwarf warriors with great weapons. So I need to transfer 3 of these to the 3 dwarf warriors to get the full cost, but he already does have mountaineering, so that 15% reduction. So I'll have to do kind of a full comparison. Maybe when I do my full review, I will. Okay, these guys cannot get there, so I'm going to get into Martech. Yeah, they can't get there, so nothing down here. So I'm heading all the way to Martech this turn.
Setting off.
So I might even be able to link up with Ungram.
Anad?
Yeah, Snorri. Trackslayer, okay. Maybe I just want to head over here. See if anything's coming.
The runes are ready.
Yeah.
A wise direction.
Make sure nothing's coming from that way. Thorgrim.
Fists for war.
Right. 4 more turns, so that's done. Belagar. Yeah, they can't even get up here. See, they can only get to about here, and they're taking attrition. So we'll let them take another round of attrition, and then we'll fight them when they get here. So Burgar's got another level, which is good. I'll get training. Okay, that'll help train everybody up to rank 9 pretty quickly.
Lord of the Angron.
This army is 12,000, by the way, per turn. And let's go take a look at Ungram's army, just as a quick comparison on this turn. Ungram's army is 12,000 per turn, about the same as Belagar's. And Grombrindle's is more expensive, but Grombrindle has a 20% price reduction, and it's still 14,000 per turn. So 14,000 per turn, this army is worth 14,872. So it's worth more than double. I could have 2 of these armies for every 1 of Grombrindle's, and that's with Grombrindle reducing the army cost pretty significantly. That really is something. This army is going to be quite expensive. It's already 7,800, and I don't even have half of my recruits. And this army is going to be quite expensive. It's already 9,500, and I'm have 5 more to recruit and 2 more to run into that army.
What needs to be done?
Okay, you're on the way here, and so are you. This is going to be a very fun army to play. I know it. So Kazran of Zorn. 10% armor piercing damage is actually quite good when you have a whole bunch of hammers. So we'll get that going. I wonder what kind of kit did I give him? Okay, so he doesn't have anything. Charmed shield. Yeah, melee defense, I like it. Hand weapon. Brass cleaver, +9 melee attack for anyone around him. I like it. Ward save 20%. No way. Physical resistance. Opal amulet. Yeah, that's actually, Opal amulet's pretty good. And minus 22% magic resistance. Featherful torque. Crown of command. Potion of speed. Potion. Yeah, I think I can give him the missile resistance. Anything else particularly nice? Oh, he can do income from all buildings. While he's sitting here, right? Gold mines, income from gold mines. He can do treasure hunter. Income from post. Was there a research rate one there? Okay, no. Hero recruitment. Okay. Good. So he has got those coming. And where is our engineer? Yeah, I'm not going to give these guys anything. You know what? I should. Runa striking. He's got a student and a dwarf bride. Can he get a stonemason? Or yeah, he can get a stonemason. So I'm going to give him that instead of the dwarf bride. And we'll work on his items when he gets there. Okay, Scalder. He has a brewmaster, which he doesn't need, and a dwarven tattooist. Can he get a... He can get a dwarf bride. Yeah, sure. Gem cutters. Gold mines, so he can get a stonemason while he's waiting. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Okay, so they'll be into this province and start taking advantage of that gold mine here pretty soon in Zorn. Where's Zorn in the big scheme of things? What is it province called? Southern World's Edge Mountains. They're 5,200. Rib Peak 7,900. Death Pass 72. Silver Road 67. Eastern Badlands. Okay, let's go and take a look. Is there any other buildings that... Is there any buildings that need building? Okay, so Hell Pit has got no taxes. And I'm not going to tax it. We'll just... It's got a lot of corruption. Southern Badlands, no taxes. We can tax that now. It's at 0. Okay. Right. Belagar's gonna wait. Lund. Kunhern. Dwinbar. Right. You're trying to get up there to Thorgrim. And now we can take Morgus up there to Thorgrim as well.
Can I help you?
So they're going to kind of all get up there at about the same time. I got one mid-tier army in Thorgrim with a Lund back here backing them up to give them some replenishment, some troops to replenish. And I have one very low-tier army, or my lowest possible... it's not my lowest possible tier army, but it's my lowest reasonable priced army. And I've got Dwinbar, which is actually a pretty good anti-chaos army, to be honest. It's not bad at all. Okay. Let's go look at Thick. So make sure Thick has a kit. Yeah, he's good. Okay, he has a potion of healing, okay. And what about Morgus? Does he have a full kit? Yeah. He has a potion of toughness. Okay, and Dwinbar, what do you got? Yeah, you don't need a dwarf bride anymore. Or a stonemason. Lichbone, sapper. Don't need a sapper. War banner, leadership, okay. Let's see. Master Rune of Grungni, 20% missile resistance. Armor piercing. It's not bad. Rune of Courage, magic resistance. Leadership. Passive ability, the banner of the external flame. Scarecrow banner, -4 leadership. Well, that's only for flying. Gleaming pendant, +4 leadership for self. Alright. Recruitment costs, hero recruitment costs, enemy siege time, subterranean, gold mines. So, maybe we do magic resistance. Armor piercing, sure. And armor piercing, sure. Okay. I think that'll be fine. Where is, right. Cazador. What do you have for banners? Okay. I want to give him not the charge bonus. Where is it? The banner of eternal flame. With apprentice. See, can I get another banner of eternal flame? Yes, I can. Good. I don't need a Cooper anymore. Don't need a jewelsmith. And don't need a brewmaster. Can I get more banners of eternal flame for him? Doesn't look that way. Yeah, I guess I just get a sapper. Master Rune of Grungni. So that 20% missile resistance. I'm thinking I need to give more of those
Plan
to
and hold.
I
Ungram.
must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Yeah, I know you must. Okay. Banner of Lost Holds. Yeah, I like those Banner of Lost Holds, but I really would prefer the missile resistance. Just so I have some more passive, just damage reduction. Okay, Slayer Ward reduction and Slayer upkeep, and an Archivist, which I need to have on him. So I reduce my overall damage a little bit, but I'll make him a little more robust. I mean, I know I'm going to be fighting the undead, but this is how I'm going to run that army, so I just don't want to forget it. So I have them around because they have a 40 meter, yeah. So that 20% missile resistance is almost like having a shield, which will make a pretty big difference. Right, Belagar,
King of 8 Peaks.
you're waiting. Anyone else got a move? Ringy Dranger,
Summon
right?
me.
Throthi, the once murdered.
Will binds me to
I'm
you.
just gonna go take a quick peek over here
Wise direction.
to make sure no one else is coming.
Moving.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, Gunbad, Karak, Kelder. Right.
Onward.
See what we see. Oh, we got another. They have pastures. Still don't see any gold mines. Maybe I go right through the middle there. And Griswold Dragon Slayer. Alright, he's going to meet up with his old man up here.
Moving up.
Okay. Anything else we can do for diplomacy? I think we're actually in pretty good shape for diplomacy. Who are we war with? Moors, Last Defenders, Chaos, Strigos, and yeah. And Nagaron, what do you get? Oh, deteriorating. Yeah, that's fine. Who knows how long that'll last. These guys are improving. Empire.
Action does not have my consent.
Okay, Carl. We'll have to get too worked up about that. We're trusted friends and improving, and we're now trustworthy again, finally. Holy crap, that took a long time to get that worked out. Hexawaddle, improving. Yeah, how are we with Lothran?
Ulf-One's defender.
Improving. We have a better relation with Hexawaddle. Clan Wars, Vampire Coast. And what else? Okay. We have nothing else to do. Nowhere else to go. Let's see what happens up here. We'll see if we get chased down in Hell Pit. I was hoping there'd be a building in there, but there wasn't. Balthasar Gelton. Okay, so it looks like we're aiming to defend in Kislev, which I'm just fine with. Oh, is Toddbringer gonna get good job? Toddbringer boys have been pretty good over the last 30 or 40 turns. Oh, there's the other Toddbringer boy. He might be popping around to go after Chaos too. I hope so. So it looks like we got a defense being set up at Kislev, which is an appropriate place. I mean, usually it ends up getting razed to the ground by a Chaos, but not this time around. Okay, we're gonna see where they are. Balthazar? Okay, I guess you can go there. What? So that's kind of weird. So you're gonna come north? Supreme Patriarch Ibn von Leibwitz? Now where are these guys going? I don't know how the hell I'm ever gonna get them all in one turn. You know, with them not being right together, but have to. Okay. So that's enough proof for me that they're gonna stay up north and get rid of everything. So Hell Pit is gonna go. So I'm gonna get Craig Stone Sails sailing. Sathril the Everwatcher. And Kolek. So it looks like they're going to bypass Kislev completely, from what I'm seeing. I mean, we got a pretty sturdy defense there, fair enough. So I might have to try and get Thorgrim into a position where he can lash out at one and then back out far enough not to be in range. And then maybe take my other two lower tier armies and kind of swing up this way. And, oh man, go what else go? Or I guess tree men. Daith. Nice looking eagle there, I guess. Definitely would like a little more help in the south, but there's not much they can do because they both show up here and here. I mean, I can see one showing up here, but really they should all, three of them should come from the north. Or honestly, they do one where they come from everywhere, and then the next one they just pour in from the north in all across the top and never in the south. Kind of like that idea. So if you're going to have, what, 32, 40 stacks, have them all come from the north. And again, make Archaon's stack amazing. Maybe even a 40 stack, and same with Sigvald and Kolek. Make their stacks really strong amidst a bunch of other of these weak stacks and make them all come from the same place so it feels like chaos is pouring in. That's a weird looking boat, eh? For the lizardmen. Okay, last defenders, they should be coming up. Getting a little bit closer now. He failed to murder me. And he's got his floating chair. I guess I don't know what you would call that. It's not exactly a chair, is it? So that's the weakest he's going to be. So I should get a pretty good fight against him. Or the best advantage I'm going to get fighting him should come this next turn, because he's not taking attrition anymore.
Talk then, but I make no
Sure,
one for the surety of your life.
Oh, you want peace? Huh. No. I'm finally trustworthy. Again, which is ridiculous how long it took to get back to that, but... Okay, now they're going to pull over to Martek or not? Oh, good. So Usharan pulled out. Not that I can sally out because my troops are all half health now, but I do have Ungrim close by. And I do have Kuhn Hearn, but I gotta... Oh, there's still a ship down there. It looks like maybe it's stuck? I don't know. Where are you going? What precisely could you be interested over in here that's so important? Looks like that ship for Herman the Morphin Man has been stuck for a little while. Doesn't know quite where to go. Yeah, these lands are going to be hard to settle because they're all... Or a bunch of them are going to be uninhabitable until we get into the mountains. Okay, arm you. Is Balthazar going to lose again? So I got to get out of Hell Pit, that's for darn sure. I'm not going to be able to hold that. It doesn't really have a special building. I kind of would like it to. You have some you know, I really love these traits, and they've been awesome. One of the fun things to do, I think, to build on that concept of adding other fun things in the game, is the game asks you to finish the long campaign to take a number of settlements. I think it would be really fun if for each faction, not faction, for each race, like humans, dwarfs, or, you know, chaos, dark elves, or each kind of group, maybe Bretonia, Empire, that when you took a certain number of settlements, say three settlements would unlock a unique piece of armor, and the 12 settlements you have to take to finish the long campaign for dwarfs would unlock 4 pieces of armor, all purple, all awesome. You could put them on anyone, like your heroes or whatever, and they'd all be specific to that group. Like if you were for the long campaign, your empire, and you were taking over dwarf lands, it would show which ones you needed for each piece of armor, and when you got all the dwarf settlements settled, you could have a really, really strong piece of dwarven kind of Gromrel armor that, you know, gave you immense armor and immense melee defense, you know, kind of a dwarven themed armor. I think that'd be really cool. And you could do one each, you know, something for lizardmen, something for like the high elves, the dark elves, you know, maybe even chaos somehow. I don't know, you wouldn't be able to work that out. Well, you could, because you have kind of Norsegas coming. And then you're going to have, you have one for the undead. But it'd be really super cool. That would be some kind of armor that was close to as powerful as a legendary armor you get. Maybe a tier below. But you could put it on your heroes. Let's say you had a hero that had 15 armor, and you give them your dwarven armor, and all of a sudden they have 120. Or if they start with 120, they have 240. You know, why not? Because then it would keep you, instead of just having things to conquer, you'd have a reason to conquer them all, and you could conquer them in the sequence to get the armor you want. I think that would be really fun. I mean, I would love it. I mean, definitely. And you know what else would be cool? For every capital in the game is if you got a unique follower. You know, that'd be a lot to do, but maybe every faction capital, I don't know. It'd be just kind of neat if you took a capital and you got a unique follower to that capital. I think that would be kind of cool. And it would be easy to do. And I mean, followers are, you don't have to make them powerful, but you make them a little more powerful than regular followers, just so they're interesting to get. Oh, perfect. We get to safeguard, so +2 untainted for all provinces for 3 turns. So we're going to refuse that creature. And, oh, Dimzad is ready. Where are you? Okay. I guess you can come here. Okay, Dimzad. Grudge aborted for the Bjornlings. Guess he must have been killed. We got a Guildmaster. Plus 5% trade agreement faction-wide, so we need to get that Guildmaster right away. Who got this trait? Thordek Barbadrak. Growth. Oh, casualty replenishment rate plus 5%. I'll take it. Bloodlust. Wade through the blood and spill some more. Present in a region with high vampiric corruption. Interesting. Growth -10. Thordek Barbadrak. Interesting. Leadership -2 for the Lord's Army, but casualty replenishment rate +5. I do like that. Who got strict? Thrund Holdfast. Public order +1. Okay, interesting.
Aye. Go it then.
Okay. We'll just get him to do steel technology. Alright. Cool trait. Let's just take a look around. So I got a level as well. I think we were working on Scarred Veteran. We got it. How's our melee defense? Indomitable. Leadership, Blade Shield, melee defense, Woundmaker. I do want to get his weapon strength up. I'll just get him Rune of Grimnir now. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So,
Ready, axes?
yeah, my garrison is all beat up now. But, fortunately, Shorin left. So maybe
Mistake.
this rebellion attacks them. It's possible. Grombrindle is having one heck of a time
Beyond your comprehension.
trying to deal with all this crap. Stop. It's like, I just can't reach him. Yep, cannot reach him. I guess Myrmidons, how's the garrison there? Well, they're okay, I guess. These guys,
The axe thirsts for
3
war.
turns, 32,000 per turn. Yeah, so if we recruit, let me see. Unit experience for all, +1 for all unit recruits. So we did get our
Yes.
engineer in there, and he does have the, I was waiting for powder maker. Recruitment cost -7% for artillery. So
What?
I'm getting a Thane in here, so I need 4 flame cannons. There we go, 4 flame cannons. Only 252 gold to recruit those. They're going to recruit at rank 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so 6 turns until his army is done. Oh, that looks really fun. Man, I can't wait to fight with this army. And how are you down here?
Time for
1
the
turn. And you boys are almost
ready
there.
to do the guild's bidding.
Okay,
Move! Nothing to do here. Let's
excellent.
Go. Fine. This way looks better.
Yes, laddie.
So that's perfect. So next turn I come down here, I pick these guys up, and I lift that siege. Holy. A lot of horned ones. I guess it'll be a good first test, right?
Summon me if you dare.
Alright, let's make sure they got a kit. He's just got basic armor. Master engineer. Well, let's give him a charm shield, I guess. Hand weapon. I'll give him a gold sigil sword. Something simple. Physical resistance. Opal amulet. Sure. And Featherfoot torque. Hey, that'll actually work against their flying units. So we'll do that. Good. And Thori, what do you have for kit? Nothing yet. I do want him to have a ward save, because he's pretty high level. And I'd like him to have melee defense. Okay, I took the melee defense. That's fine. I guess I can give him some armor piercing damage. Talisman, ward save. So I give him that ward save. I'll give him physical resistance. And the other Trickster's Shard, -22% magic resistance. So he'll have a kit. Let's make sure
For the
Thrund has a
wisdom
kit.
of Valea.
Okay, do you have a kit there? Yeah, he does. And Thrund, what about you? Yep. Talisman of Protection, Ruby Ring of Ruin. See, I want... Yeah, that's fine. Fireball, sure. Okay. So, next turn, we go down and lift the siege, and that's Krokgar, actually. Like, we'll get to see how Thrun handles this army. And we'll get to see how it does against Krokgar with the 4 cannons and all these hammers. Hey, Thorgrim. What do you think, Thorgrim? Okay.
Iron-willed.
So they are not coming up here. Maybe what do we have? We got walls, so Kislev, Castle von Rauken. Looks like Balthasar Gelt won that battle.
Just war.
So maybe we come up to Zavestra
To war.
with Dwinbar.
Moving.
And we bring Morgus up there as well.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Okay. Belagar, we know we got that fight ready to go. Lun, right? Kunhern.
I think not.
Oh, I think I take all three of those. Don't I? I think I win that.
Or not.
And I think I take a Shorn with all these Karen race, because all that armor piercing doesn't count for squat against Ungrim.
Ah, to die in battle.
Kind of worried about these other armies though. Lun. Okay, Kunhern. Gwynbar, Ungrim. Thrund, hold fast. Oh, Mr. Get Gold.
Begin.
Get me some more gold? Oh, there's treasure out here. There's so much treasure. Ooh. There's a skull reef there. I'm just like a kitten. I think it's Mysterious Island. I kind of want to do a drive-by here, but I also want to go and get more gold. So what if I go here, here, then there? Let's do that. So there, we'll get that skull. And yeah, there's more treasure up here. Mysterious Island. Ah, there's just non-stop treasure. I wonder if it just keeps respawning. Maybe it does. Go up here. And we know we got to get the heck out of Dodge. Hell pits. Can't build that. Exotic animal trainer. 1 turn. I mean, it's just going to be wrecked.
Armed and ready.
So I'm going to get the heck out of Dodge. And I'm going to go right here, because there's a skull reef right there.
Yes.
And Hell Pit. I have a feeling they're going to come back up and destroy it. But what if they don't? 585, 1 turn for 200. 450. Small investment. If they don't, they don't. If they do, so if they don't, we actually start building it. If they do, they do. Okay, and there is nothing else up here. So I'm going to come back down here just so I can spot any units that are moving. What do we got to build? Nothing to build, huh? Oh, do I have any diplomacy I need to do? Lotharian, Last Defenders, Bjornlings, Clan Moors, Talea, Vampire Coast, Wood Elves. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I do have these 3 things I gotta get done. Let's go to Grombrindle.
Fearless and unbreakable.
How am I ever gonna stop these yahoos?
I'm ready.
You know what, maybe I go here.
Organs.
Because he's not going to be able to get by me even in high speed. To where I can't get him on the sea. But as soon as I get onto land, he kind of can. So I just want to bottle them up. They want to siege Myrmidons, they can. So I have a fight here with Belagar. And I have a potential fight here with Ungram. And I have also Kunhern, where are you? Oh, you're right here. I potentially have this fight. So I'm going to have a think about this fight, how I want to do it. Do I want to go out here and fight these three? Do I want to come down here and wade in with Ungram? You know, while we have all this chaos around. How do I want to manage these fights? I would really like to fight these guys with my Slayers, because all their magic damage, all their armor piercing does absolutely nothing, and they don't have any range, and I can truly try to envelop them, and I can get a Shorin with Ungram. It's a really fun fight. But anyways, I'm going to have a think about this. We'll end the episode here, so I'll see you next time on our Mortal Empires Legendary Dwarf Campaign walkthrough. Have a good one.